Welcome back. It's time now for On the Radar, and we are here with our co-host, Bryden Teich, CIO and Portfolio Manager at Avenue Investment Management. Okay, two stocks on your radar. The first one we'll start with is Wheaton Precious Metals. We were just talking about gold.
Yep.
Now we get a chance to talk about silver a little bit.
Yeah, so the reason why we've owned Wheaton specifically originally was we liked exposure to silver royalties. I think silver has this back and forth between being an industrial commodity for most of the time, and then occasionally in these periods where gold rises, people view it as a monetary asset as well. I think the one thing that attracted us to silver or having some silver royalty exposure in an investment is the idea that we've had is if you look at the gold silver ratio and the extreme, when it gets to extreme undervalued as it relates to silver, we think that's in a time where silver becomes more attractive just on a valuation basis relative to gold. At the same time, we think that there's increasing industrial use for silver, especially with EV cars, with solar panels, and with the huge data center build out going on with AI and the silver components that get used in that. We think there's a stronger industrial demand for silver that's grown. I think the important thing about silver as well, it's often, the majority of the time, it's not mined individually. It is mined as a byproduct of other mining that goes on, whether it's for gold or for copper. And so the fact that industrial demand is, I think, structurally stronger here, and the fact it still remains undervalued relative to where gold is, that gives us, I think, comfortable feeling owning Wheaton for the long term. I think the challenge is, when you've had silver move this high, we're back to 2011 levels, we're back to the levels in 1980. So you're at a very significant level, which, silver's either gonna break through here to the upside, or this is gonna meet resistance from, those previous selling levels. And so I'm not sure directionally where silver goes from here with a high degree of confidence, but if silver stays at this level or stays at $40 or $45, none of the silver stocks are priced correctly, because we were going through this exercise in the last month. All of the earnings decks are done off of 25 silver, $30 silver. So if we're structurally at $40 silver, the amount of money that royalty companies, but also the producers make at this level is very high. Yeah. So we're confident owning Wheaton here for the long term.
Okay, next pick is Adobe.
Yeah, so Adobe is one that it's a new investment for us in the last quarter. I think one of the things we tried to go through this year is look at companies where the perception was that AI is hurting these businesses, but earnings are still strong. And so we're trying to find things where the businesses remain really strong, but because of concerns of AI, you've had multiple compression or the stocks have been weak. And so Adobe is a business that I'm sure most people would be familiar with if you think about Adobe Acrobat, or if you've ever used a PDF file, which we all have, and we do probably every day. Adobe is the provider of that, and it's a software subscription service. Also has a lot of creative functions, and for digital marketing, all of that would be done with Adobe. I think concerns are that a lot of at the beginning of the year was that AI was going to cannibalize their business, or that they were going to hurt their pricing on their different products, or people weren't going to find use for them. And I don't think that's been the case at all. They had quarterly earnings in end of September, which were record revenue and record earnings. So it's a stock that in 2020 and 2021 was very expensive. Yeah. And so obviously a lot of enthusiasm was priced into it at that point. But at this price, we think not much is being priced into that stock optimistically. So it's buying it at a great value. We think it's a great business. So it's one that we're excited about to be buying here.